Welcome, Brainiacs! Thank you for joining us today as we dive into the thrilling world of comics. New Comic Book Day is almost upon us, and we're here to give you an exclusive preview of the latest and greatest releases hitting the shelves. Get ready for adventure as we show you epic storylines, iconic characters, and the stunning artwork that brings it all to life. Don't miss out on this exciting live stream. It's time to feed your brain on Brainscan!
Woo!
Yeah!
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Brainscan, where here at Green Brain Comics, we will scan our shelves and show you all the new books hitting the racks this week, Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. Woo!
Woo! All right, New Comic Day!
Woo! It is a beautiful sunny day in April. Hopefully you got a chance to see the eclipse. If you're anywhere near it, it was an amazing show. And now we won't eclipse your view of the comics any longer. Try to work that in somehow. I am Katie.
Hey, Katie.
We got Monty on the live chat.
There she is.
So be sure to chime in. Let us know what you're excited about this week. And of course, if there's anything that you want set aside in your pull bin, be sure to let us know your name if we don't recognize you by your screen name. We got cameraman Dan.
Howdy, folks.
Piping in with the fact checking.
Here I am.
All the deets that are fit to eat.
Yeah.
Without any further ado, let's get ready to look at some new comics.
Woo! All right, let's start out with a high note.
We're going to start out on our all ages shelf with the little golden book of Planet of the Apes.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
this
my
is the
gosh.
best thing to make a little golden book out of. If they would have had this for me when I was a child, I would have loved this movie even more.
If only you had young nephews. Or nieces.
Maybe.
Girls can like Planet of the Apes.
Sure. This camera's going all over the place today.
We're going to come over here to our middle grade shelf, starting with Blood City Rollers. Nice. It's a vampire roller derby book, which sounds amazing.
I like how the elevator pitch is basically the name. It's perfect.
I like the pun on the Bay City Rollers, which local Michigan. Whoop,
Yeah,
whoop.
woo!
We also got a new issue of My Little Pony. It's #1 of Set Your Sail. Oh, it's little pony unicorns. Or
Aw.
not unicorns, mermaids.
Mermaids, same thing.
Pony mermaids. Same thing. Ooh, another new #1. It's Disney's Hercules.
Ooh, this one's written by Elliot Kalin with art by George Cambadas.
Aw, they heart him.
Oh,
Here's an interesting book. Who is Taylor Swift?
that's a great question.
We can finally learn.
And why is her head so big?
'Cause she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
You get it, girl. That wraps up our middle grade shelf. And now we're going to circle around to the middle to show you what's new in manga.
Ooh, this camera work is very dynamic today.
No, you're going to make everybody dizzy. Ooh, we also got a volume 1 in manga. It is Sketchy from Maki Hirochi.
Skateboard manga.
Nice. That's last week.
Oh, yeah, it is. There it is. Oh, hey, what do we have here?
On our how-to shelf, we have 100 lessons to create anime and manga characters, a step-by-step line drawing. Draw like an artist.
Awesome.
Nice. That's it on our how-to shelf. Want to circle around here?
Sure, let's circle around.
We got another new volume 1 on our mature manga shelf. It is The Fable from Katsuhisa Minami.
Oh, he's got a birdie on his head.
He's got a little pudgy on his head.
Don't be confused. This is very violent.
Oh. We also got Hellsing Volume 6, 2nd edition.
Also violent.
Nice. And that wraps up our mature manga shelf.
All right.
Now we're gonna... Oh, you're gonna make me not have to walk backwards. Or you're gonna let me not have to walk backwards, I should say. All the way up here to the front to start our periodical shelf on the crime section.
Woo!
We got The Enfield Gang Massacre, Volume 1 trade paperback.
Collect six-issue miniseries? Yeah.
Little Black Book, #2 of 4.
Ooh, Francisco Francavilla cover.
Night People, #2.
from the guy who wrote True Romance.
What? What's up with this fly? That bug is creepy looking. He looks like he's high as AF in this picture. The One Hand, number 3 of 5.
Ooh, spooky crime.
And that wraps up the crime shelf. Now we're going to move on down to action adventure.
No.
There's nothing on action adventure. We're going to keep moving down to horror.
Yep.
Oh, starting with Beneath the Trees, Where Nobody Sees, number 5, the penultimate issue of this series. There's some horrific things that happen in here, as you can see. There's disembodied people walking around.
Yeah, so why don't you guys come and buy this and read this, and then we could dissect it later.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Also new this week, it's Ghost Lore Volume 2, trade paperback.
I think this is the second of 3 volumes, quite possibly.
Ooh, another new number 1. It's Monsters Are My Business, and Business is Booming, from Cullen Bunn.
It's good to see Cullen Bunn branching out a little bit with his horror and adding in some humor with art by Patrick Piazzalonga. This would naturally appeal to any fans of The Goon.
Nice. Phantom Road, number 10, from Jeff Lemire.
Ooh.
And Gabriel Walta.
Such a pretty book.
And that wraps up our horror section.
Woo!
All right, we're chugging along really quick through this week's
Yes,
list.
we are. With that in mind, I'll say hey to Ray, hey to Mike, hey to Gary, and hey to Monty.
Hey. Ooh, while that trip down that wall went really quick, we got lots of original graphic novels to show you. Take it away, Monty.
Yes, we do.
All right.
First up, we have Botanica Drama by Tom. Now, this is a silent graphic novel about the son that doesn't want to get out of bed, and then the whole world is thrust into darkness, and there are mysterious creatures that come out. And I was flipping through this earlier, and it's really funny, and it's going to be my pick of the week.
All right.
Yeah. We also have this book by the same creator.
Yeah.
So some of the characters are in it. Philomene, the flower, is in it, and so is Death. Yeah, so that's fun, little character crossover there.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Food School by Jade Armstrong.
Looks like Food School might get a little violent.
Uh-oh. Here I Am Me by Kara Bean.
An illustrated guide to mental health.
Oh, look at that little bean.
This book has got quotes all over it, including one from Colleen A.F. Venable.
Lies my teacher told me. Everything your American history textbook got wrong. Adapted and illustrated by Nate Powell. And originally written by James Lowen? Huh.
Yes. This is a book that was highly recommended by Howard Zinn, who said, every teacher, every student of history, every citizen should read this book.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Next we have When I Arrived at the Castle by Emily Carroll. This is a new printing of this book. It's got this beautiful red foil on the cover. And with this new printing, if you purchase it, it also comes with this beautiful postcard and this sticker.
Ooh. Absolutely free.
Super cool. Next, we have The Contract with God Trilogy, Life on Dropsy Avenue by Will Eisner.
This is a new printing from W.W. Norton.
The Plot, The Secret Story of the Protocols of the Elders of Zion by Will Eisner.
Both of these books we got back in stock just in time to celebrate Will Eisner Week.
Woo! And next we have Winnie the Pooh by Travis Dandro.
This is an adaptation of the original work by A.A. Milne and is a wholly original adaptation to Drawn and Quarterly.
Yes.
And I love the original Winnie the Pooh work so much that I'm making this my pick of the week. Woo!
Woo! There was much rejoicing. All right. And we got one more thing to show her.
We've got Eden over here by all these lovely folks. New Humanoids graphic novel.
That's interesting that it's almost pretty much American-sized trade paperback versus the European album format.
It's true.
Right on.
All right.
Thanks for your help, Monty.
You're welcome.
All right. Back on the case. Let's circle around here. Do we got any new stuff?
Nothing fancy this week.
Except for all the fancy comics.
They're so fancy.
Over here in our sci-fi section, we have What If? Aliens #2.
Co-written by Paul Reiser.
Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons, trade paperback.
Collecting that recent miniseries from Frank Thierry and Inaki Miranda, and just announced to get a new sequel coming up in the fall.
Ooh. This is my pick of the week runner-up. It is the Kaptara Volume 2 trade paperback. Hooray! All hail Kaptara.
From Chip Zdarsky and Kagan McLeod.
Super fun. Napalm Lullaby #2.
That new series from Rick Remender with art by Bengal. We just recently moved this over from Action Adventure. We figured to have a better home in sci-fi and it'll be easier to find. And also has this beautiful variant cover.
Oh.
Ooh, look how pretty.
That is beautiful.
Very nice.
Transformers issue #7.
This starts the brand new storyline, written by Daniel Warren Johnson, and now joined by art chores from Jorge Corona.
Nice.
Got this Daniel Warren Johnson cover, got a Jorge Corona cover, and got this Karen S. Darbo cover.
Ooh.
Very nice.
All right. All kinds of Transformers. That wraps up our sci-fi shelf. Now we're going to move down to see what's new in fantasy adventure. Starting with a facsimile edition of Labyrinth #1.
This features the original art by John Buscema, as it was originally published by Marvel Comics back in the day.
You going to explain the situation here?
Yeah, just so you know, this is priced at cover price, but bagged and boarded because it's such a facsimile that they left the original price on the cover.
Yeah, it is not 75 cents.
Yeah, so we just didn't want to give any mixed messages there.
All right, but cool Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Another new #1. It is Uncanny Valley #1.
This is written by Tony Fleeks, from Local Man to Feral to Stray Dogs. He's joined by Dave Wachter, a previous Godzilla artist, on this amazing new series that features a lot of cool Looney Tunes and early animation tropes all mixed into this very cool story that makes it my pick of the week.
Woo!
All right. We got this A cover by Dave Wachter. Got a B cover by Tony Fleeks.
So good.
Got a full art cover by Dave Wachter, and a 1 in 25 by Brett Bean, and a 1 in 50 by Dan Mora.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, I loves this book. Check it out, read it, enjoy it.
Look at all those classic cartoons it's got in it. So fun.
Uncanny Valley.
What was the pitch? It's like Roger Rabbit meets something.
Terminator.
Awesome. Unnatural Order #4.
Yeah, I think this caps off the first arc of this story.
Nice. That wraps up our fantasy adventure shelf, and now we're going to move on to indie superheroes. Starting with Deadweights #1, another new #1. We're ripe with #1s this week.
Yeah, this is written by Tyrone Finch with art by Sebastian Perez. Ripe.
Rat City #1.
This is set in a Blade Runner style future with maybe the echoes of Spawn.
I was going to say, how is that not Spawn?
Yeah, this is definitely in the Spawnoverse. Just far flung into the future.
Nice. Speaking of Spawn, we got the Spawn Unwanted Violence trade paperback.
This collects the 2-issue miniseries with art by Mike Del Mundo.
Spawn Scorched #28.
Dude, this is a brutal cover. Very cool.
Ah.
Nice.
We got Thundercats #3.
Beautiful DNA cover.
David Nakayama. That wraps up our indie superheroes shelf, and now we're going to move on to see what is new from DC Universe.
Ooh.
Starting with Batman and Robin, number 8.
It's Man-Bat Superior.
Batman, Dylan Dog, number 2.
Of 3.
The Batman, First Night, number 2 of 3.
Chronicling one of Batman's earliest adventures.
Another facsimile edition. This is The Brave and the Bold, issue number 54, featuring Kid Flash, Aqualad, and Robin, and the ghost of some colonial guy.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
I will tell you that this is reprinted So this is, the reason why this was reprinted is this is the first appearance of these 3 characters together as a team. It is an unnamed team, but it later became Teen Titans.
Right. I like how Robin's saving the day.
Yeah, Robin's bad as, he's
like,
tough.
You guys have powers and I don't, but I will carry you out of this burning street.
Yeah, we also get a foil version of this.
Ooh.
Foil. Not too many though, so get it while you can.
Foily.
Shiny.
We got a trade paperback of DC vs. Vampires, Volume 2.
This collects the second half of the series by James Tynion and Matthew Rosenberg.
Nice. Green Lantern, number 10.
This also features a backup story that crosses over into House of Brainiac.
Oh, and that's going to be a big crossover coming up pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, very soon.
Outsiders, number 6.
Very interesting revelation in this issue. If you like the Planetary and the Authority, you might want to check this book out.
Welcome to the place between pages. Oh, does it get all meta?
Mm-hmm.
We got Red Hood, The Hill, number 3 of 6.
I like the look on Killer Croc. He looks pretty cool.
Also, they're between a croc and a hard place.
Good one.
Sinister Sons, number 3 of 6.
Stalked from below by a spaceman foe.
Oh, you're a poet and you didn't even know it. Suicide Squad, Dream Team, number 2 of 4.
Continuing that countdown to absolute power.
Superman in Action Comics, number 1064.
This is the first part of House of Brainiac, a big crossover between Action and Superman, written by Joshua Williamson with art by Rafa Sandoval.
Nice.
Also got a 1 in 25 by Ariel Kalan.
Whoa. Beautiful. Zelda variants. Yes.
Yeah.
Nort. Tales of the Titans trade paperback.
Ooh, collecting that recent miniseries with a beautiful cover by Chris Samney.
And wrapping up the DC Universe with The Vigil trade paperback.
All right, we did it.
And that wraps up the DC Universe. And now we're going to check out what's new from the Marvel Universe.
Just a few inches over.
Starting with Black Widow trade paperback. A Marvel Modern Era Epic Collection.
This is a great format for stuff like this. This collects a big run from writer Nathan Edmondson with art by Phil Noto and Mitch Gerrards.
Carnage, number 6.
That's Symbiosis Necrosis Part 4.
That's a terrifying cover. Fantastic Four, number 19. The Perfect Storm.
Oh, there's all kind of puns on this. There's no calm before this storm. A very hotsy-totsy Alex Ross cover.
Wait a minute. If Sue Storm and Storm got married, would her name be Storm Storm?
Yes.
The Incredible Hulk, number 11.
That's a pretty cool monster.
What's happening here? The Invincible Iron Man, number 17.
My God.
Catch your
It's killing me.
Ms. Marvel, Mutant Menace, number 2.
Versus Mojo.
Yes, my man, the electrifying
Yeah, you ain't.
Mojo.
I wish I would have caught that. I wish I would have.
Just did.
Yeah, let me just tell you something. You ain't a mutant until you fought Mojo.
Right?
That's right. All right, let's see what we got here.
Amazing Spider-Man number 47.
Ooh, beautiful John Romita Jr. cover on this story that kind of starts gearing up the motivation towards issue 50. We also got a special What If Disney variant honoring and tributizing the West Coast Avengers #1 cover. Hooray.
Right. Not the West Coast Avengers.
Not the West Coast
Amazing
Avengers.
Spider-Man number 47.
And we got a 1 in 25 by Greg Land.
Nice.
We did it.
Edge of Spider-Verse, Star Spider,
That's right.
number 3.
This is the first appearance of a brand new multiversal spider person, including more adventures from Webweaver.
Symbiote Spider-Man 2099.
This is a pretty cool cover. Good times.
So when I went to see the eclipse in Ohio, they were all saying that the next total eclipse in Ohio won't be until 2099. And all I could think of were all the Marvel 2099 characters all being there at the total eclipse. That's
Crossover.
happy eclipse.
Ohio
Eclipso
crossover.
was there.
Eclipso. Hell yeah. All right, what do we got?
We got Ultimate Black Panther #1, 3rd print.
Ooh, beautiful Peach Momoko cover.
Nice. And Ultimate Spider-Man #1, 4th print.
This is a new interior page cover.
Nice. And the new book, Ultimate X-Men #2, 1st print.
First print #2 for now.
Well, this week.
We got that Peach Momoko cover. Then we got a Peach Momoko design cover, 1 in 10. Then we got a 1 in 25 by Phil Noto.
Boom. Bam-a-lam. All those cool covers. Moving on down to the X-Men shelf, we got Wolverine #47.
Savage Showdown.
It's the Sabretooth War Part 7.
Big part.
Predator vs. Wolverine, Volume 1, trade paperback.
Collecting that miniseries.
Weapon X-Men #2.
Uh-oh. This is Multiversal Wolverines.
Nice. The Resurrection of Magneto #4.
Guess who's back?
Oh, is it Magneto?
It's Magneto. And we got this 1 in 25 by Felipe Massafera. And then
X-Men 97 #2.
continuing this prequel to the X-Men 97 animated series on Disney Plus.
That wraps up our Marvel shelf. Now we're gonna see what's new over in Star Wars, starting with Star Wars Dad Jokes, the best, worst jokes for puns from a galaxy far, far away.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the perfect gift for all your Star Wars dad fans out there. But also, it's Sean's pick of the week.
All right.
Woo!
Woo!
Hex yeah.
Sean's in a very Star Wars mood this week.
I like Princess Leia's like, oh God.
We'll show you more of Sean's Star Wars mood soon.
Oh, yeah.
Very soon.
We also got Star Wars Darth Vader #45.
Woohoo!
And Star Wars The Mandalorian trade paperback, Volume 2, Part 2.
Yes, this collects the second half of the second season adaptation.
Ah, Season 2, Part 2. Got it. And then, last but not least, it's Star Wars Thrawn Alliances #4.
The guy looks very blue.
Mm-hmm. I think he's in the Blue Man Group.
It's Blue Man Group's Star Wars crossover.
All right. Woo!
We did it.
We did it. That is the list. That is all the books hitting the Rex here at Green Brain Comics, Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. Woo!
Woo! We did it.
Hopefully you saw something that you're excited about, and you're going to come on down to Green Brain Comics this week to pick it up. Pew, pew, pew.
Hooray.
It's going to be awesome. Hooray.
We did
Are
it.
you looking up your slides? What are you doing?
I'm kind of working with them, yeah.
All right. What do you want me to go into next?
Next up, we got Final Order Report. I'm back in the swing of things, getting that video posted early Saturday afternoon, letting you know about all the books that are on Final Order cutoff for the weekend.
Nice.
We did it. And then, I'm jumping ahead. What's the next thing we got up?
Drink and draw.
Drink and Draw Friday, April 12th from 7 to 9:30 at the Downey Brewing Company on Prospect.
Yes, just so everybody knows, that event is not here at Green Brain Comics. It is off-site. We are just one of the co-sponsors of the event, together with Downey Brewery and Blick Art Supplies. We will all be on hand with special treats. Downey's giving like $1 off your first drink. Blick is bringing some cool art supplies, and we'll have some drawing prompts as well as some blank comic books for you to draw in. You do not need to be a professional artist. All levels are welcome, even if you just want to come and hang out and check out all the artists and do some doodling. It's all good. All are welcome. That is this Friday, April 12th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Downey Brewery.
That's right. You can look at their website, downeybrewing.com, I think it is. They're easy to find.
Yeah.
And then coming up on Monday,
it's Brain Candy. It's going to be our April Brain Candy event. That is Monday, April 15th, tax day, for those that need to file, haven't filed yet. From 7 to 9 p.m., Brain Candy is a rotating monthly showcase of writers, artists, and musicians, all curated by the Emerging Writers Network. We do a live event every month on the third Monday of the month, and it is always free to attend.
This month featuring musician Brian Ryborn, poet Mark James Andrew, prose by Steve Amich, and the visual art of Julie K. Fournier.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next event we got coming up after that is Free Comic Book Day. Whoop, whoop.
Woo!
On Saturday, May the 4th. We got all kinds of free comics to give away. We're going to have we got a bunch of cool local artists going to be hanging out in the back under the tent, as per usual. All that cool stuff. So be sure to come on by. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your enemies, and make them your friends. Free Comic Book Day. In just a few short weeks away.
That's right. I think we got it.
Is that everything?
That's everything on the short schedule.
That's all we need on this schedule.
Well, let me throw this out there real quick then.
Okay.
Monday, April 22nd, we will be at the Redford Theater for Spider-Man 2. They are showing the best Spider-Man movie starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, and Alfred Molina. We will be there in the lobby before the show, and then join us after the show. I will be joining Mike White on the main stage for a live podcast recording.
Nice.
We'll be talking about Spider-Man 2 and having a great time. Hope you can check it out.
Sweet. Fun. Family. Anything else?
That's everything I got.
That's it. Whew. All right, thanks for sticking with us for our video. Again, we do this live every Tuesday on YouTube and Facebook, so be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we stay on your feed and you never miss an episode. Also, stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, but on X, we are Green Brain CMX. Shop our web store, greenbraincomics.com, where you can shop our entire inventory for the comfort of your own home. On our shopping cart, and also check out our retailing partners at COMICHUB.com, where you can do all your pre-orders, manage your subscribes, and pay for your asides, all from the comfort of your own home and your phone. Available. Comic Hub is available on Android and iPhones in your app store.
Yeah, customer.comichub.com.
What else?
That's it.
That's it.
Let's go.
We are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985, which means we're coming up on our 39th anniversary. I mean, our 40th next year. Get excited. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics.
Woo!